Hi guys, welcome to the BroBryce64 channel. My name is Bryce L. Tomlinson and I am here getting ready to share some, doing some graphics for CommodoreServer for CometChat, and we're trying to create a graphic screen for an info page for the program on the About page, I guess. And so if anybody wants to watch me create some graphics, I'm basically just going to roughly base this on the graphics that are on the CommetChat, on the Comet modem here. So let's get started here. I'm actually doing this on a real Commodore 64, in case you guys are wondering. This is Kaleidoscope version 4.0. This is a program I wrote back when I was a kid. I think I was like 19 when I wrote this version. So I'm going to create a new picture, and so I'm using this little reference graphic, and I'm wondering, I am watching the CommodoreServer chat, so if you guys want to chat over there, or if you want to chat here on YouTube, I'm also watching that in the background there. So mostly I'm watching the CommodoreServer chat. So as we're going through this, I'd like to have some input. Do we need something that is going to be like a half a screen, or what? We need something that is more like full screen. So I'm just going to start making a graphic here, and we'll see how it goes. I haven't done this in a very long time, so I'm sure you guys will find some way to excuse my lack of ability here. Might be a little funny shaped if I do it this way as a line graphic. Let's see. I have let's see, where is it? Nope, let's not do that one. There we go. Now I understand that this is mostly based on the Commodore chicken head, as we lovingly like to call it. And we're going to be doing the comet emblem is basically, it's like a chicken head that is diagonal. So I'm going to do my best to make it look like the one that's actually on the comet. Which is going to make it tricky. Yeah, let's do it that way. And I'll probably, I know it looks weird now. You just wait till I'm done, okay? I'm offline, huh? offline? Am I on? I guess I'm on. All right, so as I continue, it's not looking good this way. I think I'm likely to want to do quarter characters just to make it look decent, because this is just really not looking good. But I'm going to give it the old college try here. Been a long time since I made a graphic in Kaleidoscope that really was for anything. Is the stream working? Last I checked, it was working. I got two keyboards here to work with, so I'm going to try to base it on the Comet one. So let's try this. Let's use the paint mode. Pixel edit. So there's no one testing out the stream right now. Okay. I want it like just a tad bit away from there. And there we go. I'm using the pixel edit mode on Kaleidoscope, and it's a little slow going, especially I'm a little bit out of practice with it, so little bit asymmetrical. Not happy with that. Alright, let's see. Let's see how we do now. So, and we're trying to have, say, Comet. I don't know if we're supposed to have it be, I don't know if we're supposed to have it be blue and red, like the real chicken head, or what we're supposed to do with that. But I'm gonna store this, yes, and I want to make two versions of it side by side because I want to kind of try to do something different with it. Copy. I want to make another version down here. Let's go down here and pixel edit, and we'll make a little comet tail. I think I'll have a little more control over the direction of the comet tail. There we go. I think it should be like that. That makes it seem a little more symmetrical to me. And let me see if I can try it with red. Alright, good to see you there, Ryan. I'm watching the meow chat, not necessarily watching the YouTube chat at the moment. And I don't know if this logo is supposed to have blue and red, or if it's just supposed to be normal or something, or if it's going to be black on white, or what it's going to be. So right now I'm just trying to look at the Comet logo here, and I'm forgetting which keyboard I'm typing on, which is hilarious. So I think I'm done with that part, and go back to editing normal text, and I think, yeah, So where the chicken head ends is about where we want to have our letters be, I think. Yeah, there we go. Any input at all would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to turn on my light so I can kind of see a little more of the logo down here. I'm going to try to duplicate it as close as I can. It's not going to be quite exact, I don't think. And part of the reason is because this letter here, he has an end right at the bottom of the O, but I don't have a character that's like half of a line coming down, so I'm gonna have to dismiss that. And the same thing's gonna happen here for this, I think. But we do have plus sign here, so we can do how he's got a longer line on that side there. Comment, and that comes up a little bit. And I'm just gonna have to be like that. Comet, and then said you wanted to have comment, and then we would have it say 64 right over here. Or we could actually make the letters the same size because they're kind of the same size. I don't think anybody's going to fuss about it. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I like this version much better than this version here. Or I like this bottom version. What do you think, Ryan? I'm watching the chat here, but I'm not hearing any input here, so let's okay, so let's go ahead and delete this one because this is crummy. I don't like it at all. And we want to have like a trail of some kind. There's a lot of different characters we can use for a trail. We have this. Yeah, we can kind of do that. That's sort of sweet. Yeah. do some apostrophes. That's a little bit out there. Let's see. Let's start out like that. Maybe an apostrophe there. Nope. Doing like periods and have to sort of get like a flame effect. And I want it to sort of taper down. And then I can go in and change the color. I can't, there we go. What's wrong? Okay, I can see that. I'm actually watching the meow chat because it's more difficult for me to see because I have the Commodore on this side of the screen. So the meow chat is easier for me to watch than the YouTube chat. Because I can move meow over into the far left corner, whereas the chat on YouTube sort of takes up the whole right side of the screen. Oh no. Okay. Noise. Yeah, nice. I can read it, but it's just difficult to finagle meow and the broadcasting software and the YouTube chat all at the same time. Maybe I can, 1 second here. I'm gonna try to move this one over here. Ugh. Windows 10. Windows 10 for the win, right? I'm trying to finagle it so that I can see both sides of the chat. So you guys are watching this now, and you can see what I'm doing here. So are you guys mad because I got rid of the old one, or do you want me to continue the way this is now? Okay, I can see both sides of the chat now, I think, sort of. It doesn't let me scroll down on the YouTube side of chat. And that's annoying because it keeps automatically stretching it to the full window, which I don't want to do. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to continue going here. A thought bubble? No, I'm not trying to make a thought bubble. Let's see. No, I don't like that. Okay. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give it the illusion of motion or something. Wiz had told me that he wanted it to look like it had like a fiery trail, and I don't know what Goog thinks. Hopefully at some point Goog might chime in. That would be super cool because it sort of is his baby. So I would like his input. Oh, that's not what I want. Can chime in at any time, guys. Now hopefully I can refine this a little bit too. I'm not crazy about it. Maybe, I've got an idea. Let's try this. We'll do a little crazy anti-aliasing stuff, huh? Stuff that maybe no one even notices. Well, I can't really very well do that, can I? CometChat64. Let's see. I just can't seem to. Yeah, well, I'd love to smooth that out more, but because of the constraints of these curly things, I can't really make it like a line art thing because it doesn't work very well. Okay, Ryan, we'll see you in a bit. But maybe this is what Wiz was looking for in the first place. So I think I'm going to do this, and I will move it up and out of the way here. Hopefully, with the new version of Kaleidoscope, that particular little routine will be a little more streamlined. Yeah, I'm not going to do the anti-aliasing stuff. I'm not going to do it at all. But the flame stuff is easy enough to remove. I just want to save it for now. Let's store it. No, we're not going to change the spaces. And yes, we're going to cut off the extra lines. Alright, so we're waiting for it to finish storing the screen. This is one of the routines that hopefully will be gone in the next version of Kaleidoscope. We are doing this on a real CommodoreServer, by the way, not an emulator window. I'm going to save this. Yes, and we're just going to call it Comet Logo 1. Wiz! See a whiz. Oh no, it's one of those weird out of sync things that's happening. The bong 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 thing. That's always fun, right? Alright, so now I can display it. And now I'm going to save it. Oh, I think I already did. Let me make sure. We have a directory, which is also written in BASIC. Alright, there's Comet logo 1. And now I'm going to go back in and edit it because I would like to maybe do some coloring. So I'm going to do a Control P, paint color, and I'm going to choose, is it orange? Where's orange? There we go. And space bar turns that on and off. So that way we can kind of get some of these to be a little more dynamic color. And that's an orange. That's a brown. Oh, there, that's a brown. That's a light red. Well, what about yellow? Do we want to do a yellow? No. I hate that. Yeah, I kind of liked it, so let me go in and do it again. I thought that was a nice touch, just a subtle change in color in some of the brighter parts. You know what I should do? It doesn't make any sense at all to have an extra F key to give you the chance to change the color. It would be nice while in paint mode to just be able to change color on the fly and have the color that you're painting show in the border of the screen. That would be a worthwhile change. Instead of having this extra step here, I would be able to just go in and change colors to whatever I want. I don't like that. So now, it's going to edit, and I'm going to do light red, and I think I have some other characters I can use here. that's a little cooler. I like the dark colors toward where the comet is, and then as it gets further away, it's a little lighter, like kind of like fire. I don't know. It's an interesting effect. Anyway, commas and the apostrophes sort of like lend to an idea of like a billowing kind of smoke or something. And then the different colors add different layers to it, I guess. That's kind of cool. I like that. And what if I went and did like a dark gray? Let's see. Yeah, dark gray. Dark gray sort of puts it in the background. Okay. I'm going to store it. Nope. Yep. Cut off the extra lines. All right. Fun, right? All right, do a display here. There it is. Save it. Yes. Comet logo 2.